Hello everyone, this is Rich from Orb Labs, and today I'm here to announce the public release of our flagship product called Orby. Orby is a chain abstraction supernode. You might be wondering, what's that? So chain abstraction supernode is a tool that wraps around your existing node provider, similarly to a proxy, and extends its functionality to enable chain abstraction. More specifically, it handles three main things. The first is it virtually unifies the state and balances of any list of accounts given to it. Second, it handles the communication between apps and accounts so that these unified states can be used for transactions. Lastly, it helps generate and execute any operations a cluster of accounts need to complete for a transaction to succeed. What makes Orby unique is that it's super versatile. It works with any configuration of accounts. It gives the full chain abstraction experience to EOAs. It does the same for AA accounts. It works if you want to use 7702. It works if you do not want to use 7702. It works with pre-confirmation systems, regardless of whether they are token wrapping-based resource locks like Compact or module-based resource locks. It even works if you want to merge EOAs and AA accounts on the same chain to create hybrid accounts. It's completely unopinionated about the account types and works perfectly well with any configuration of accounts. This means it doesn't force you into any design pattern and allows you to design your product the way you like. This makes Orby a comprehensive chain abstraction solution. It works with any product. It doesn't matter if you're a browser wallet, a mobile wallet, a Telegram bot, an AI agent, an app, or a dev tool. All you need to do is wrap the supernode around your existing node provider, and you can have chain abstraction in as little as 10 minutes. To demonstrate some of Orby's capabilities, we decided to fork the Rainbow wallet and integrate the supernode. As you can see on the slide, all the user's assets across chains are unified. So for ETH, we have some of our ETH sitting on Arbitrum, some sitting on OP, and a little bit also sitting on Base. The same thing applies to USDC. We have some of our USDC on OP and a teeny bit on Polygon. I think the same is the case for wrapped ETH, with some of our wrapped ETH sitting on Base, Arbitrum, and OP. Orby allows you to use all these assets across all these chains without you having to handle any of the challenges that come with sort of having your assets fragmented across chains. And this is the essence of the chain abstraction supernode. Now, we're going to spend some time showcasing the experience of Orby interacting with existing apps and communicating with them. We're going to do that by connecting with a few apps, such as Uniswap, Aave, Magic Eden, Morpho, to show how these apps are capable of receiving and showing these unified states and balances because Orby's handling the communication. And we're going to spend some time executing a transaction or two across some of these apps to showcase Orby's ability to orchestrate and coordinate transactions across multiple different chains. So let's start off from Uniswap. I guess the first step is to connect the wallet. As you can see on the bottom, Uniswap is saying that we have a total of 0.005 ETH. Let's do the same for Aave. Let's connect our wallet. As you can see, Aave is also showing our unified assets. So on Ethereum for ETH, at least we have 0.0045 ETH, which corresponds with exactly what we have in our wallet, the unified balance we have in our wallet. The same thing applies to the wrapped ETH, which also matches exactly what we had for our unified wrapped ETH in our wallet. And you can see the exact same thing for the USDC. We have the exact same amount that is indicated in our unified version in our wallet. Now let's go to Magic Eden and let's do the same. Let's connect our wallet. So again, for Magic Eden, you can see that it's once again showing the unified balances we have. So for Ethereum, we have 0.0045 ETH. which is basically exactly what is showcased in our wallet. The same thing applies to our wrapped ETH, 0.0025 wrapped ETH. Again, exactly what's shown in our wallet. And yeah, let's try the last one, which is Morpho. So I guess in Morpho we're already connected. So let's try to deposit into a vault. And as you can see, the vault is showing us the unified USDC balance that we have across all these chains. This is a lot more exciting once you realize that all 4 apps that we just showcased have entirely different mechanisms for communicating with the wallet/account. And we did this to sort of showcase Orby's ability to handle all forms of communication between apps and accounts. Now that we've showcased Orby's communication abilities, why don't we switch gears and focus on Orby's transaction coordination and execution abilities? I'm going to do that by first closing the wallet side profile. I'm going to keep using the one in the browser extension from here on. I'm also going to move over to Uniswap, where I'm going to use our unified balance to execute a swap on Base using an arbitrary token for gas. Let's swap 0.002 ETH on Base for USDC. As you can see, the 0.005 ETH here matches exactly what we have in our wallet, or at least approximately. And when you go to Base, you notice that we have less than the 0.002 ETH on Base. And so for this transaction to go through, Orby is obviously going to orchestrate transactions that take some funds from other chains where we have assets like OP and use it to sort of facilitate this transaction. So let's click review. And as you can see, Orby's in the process of generating a route. It's found one. Over here, we're working with the assumption that this particular transaction is using the native chain's gas. So in this case of Base, it's using ETH. But you could pick any other arbitrary token for gas, say USDC. Or you could pick wrapped ETH. Depending on your choice, you would notice that the route generated takes money not from just not for only the transaction itself, but some for gas, which in this case is the wrapped ETH as a third step. Why don't we go ahead and execute this transaction? And voila, there you have it, a chain abstracted swap using your funds from multiple different chains to execute a transaction of your choice. As you can see, our ETH balance went down accordingly, and our USDC balance went up accordingly as well. Yeah, thank you for sticking along for this long. And if you're interested in learning more about Orby, feel free to reach out to the team. I'm happy to share access to the system as well as give you access to our docs. See you next time.